Imagine a drug that doesn't just sit in your bloodstream waiting to be absorbed, but one that actually thinks. A drug that can hunt down a hidden tumor, sense a biological signal, and decide exactly when to strike. This isn't a chemical in a vial, it is a living, breathing cell. We are witnessing the rise of living medicine, where your own biology is upgraded to become the ultimate cure. This is the world of cell therapy, and it is rewriting the rules of the Research Codon. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Geneticist. Today in Research Codon, we are exploring the front lines of modern medicine. We've looked at the blueprints and the software updates, but today we look at the soldiers. We are diving into how living cells, from stem cells to engineered immune cells, are being used to regenerate tissues and eradicate diseases that were once considered a death sentence. Cell therapy isn't a single tool. It's an entire ecosystem of living treatments. First, we have stem cell-based therapies, using pluripotent and mesenchymal cells to regrow heart tissue or repair neurological damage. Then we have the heavy hitters of oncology, immune cell therapies. This includes the famous CAR T cells, but also emerging CAR NK and CAR macrophage therapies designed to invade solid tumors. Finally, we are seeing multicellular therapies that combine different cell types to create complex, regenerative environments. Beyond fighting cancer, cell therapy is about rebuilding. In regenerative medicine, these cells are programmed to repair organs, treating cardiovascular, pulmonary, and even skin conditions. Unlike traditional surgery, which often leaves scars, cell therapy aims for functional restoration. These cells respond to the biological cues in your body, migrating to the site of injury and initiating a repair sequence that is entirely natural, yet scientifically optimized. But working with living medicine is high stakes. One of the greatest clinical challenges is managing adverse events. In CAR T therapy, for example, the immune system can become too effective, leading to cytokine release syndrome, CRS, or severe neurotoxicity. Doctors have to act like biological tightrope walkers, using pharmacological interventions like corticosteroids to keep the treatment effective without letting it become lethal. Perhaps the biggest hurdle isn't the science, but the logistics. Every dose of cell therapy is a living product that must remain viable, potent, and sterile from the lab to the patient's bedside. This requires a massive, high-tech supply chain and complex manufacturing processes. We are currently moving toward more capital-efficient growth strategies and standardized regulations to ensure that these life-saving living drugs can be scaled for millions, not just the few. The transition from chemicals to cells is a fundamental shift in how we define healing. We are no longer just survivors, we are becoming self-regenerating systems. If you want to examine the clinical data on CAR NK therapies and the manufacturing protocols I discussed today, you can find the full research on my Telegram channel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Research Codon. Stay curious, keep those cells dividing, and I'll see you in the next decode. See you soon!